Welcome to the magnetic mindset, where we reshape the inner world so the outer world has no choice but to follow. Where wealth begins not in your bank account, but in your belief system. Where success stops being something you chase and becomes something you attract. Take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders. Open your mind. Today, we step into the truth. Your mind is your greatest financial asset. Not your job, not your education, not a conference, a coach, or a connection. Your next season will not be unlocked by what you attend, but by what you become. Because money does not first respond to skill. Money responds to identity. Your identity creates your habits. Your habits create your environment. Your environment creates your results. And that is the heart of the magnetic mindset.
Chapter 1. Your mind is a magnet. Every thought is a frequency. Every belief is a broadcast. You are sending a signal with every emotion, every assumption, every expectation. And the world responds to your signal. When you live in fear, anxiety, or scarcity, your mind goes into survival mode. It shrinks possibilities. It limits ideas. It blocks creativity. It suffocates boldness. But when you shift into abundance, into peace, curiosity, and expectation, your mind expands. It sees opportunities that were always there, just previously invisible. It becomes a magnet for solutions, clarity, and inspiration. The magnetic mindset does not force outcomes. It pulls outcomes. You stop chasing. You start attracting. You stop grasping. You start receiving. You stop saying, "Can I really do this?" And you start saying, "This was always meant for me." Money flows to clarity. Money flows to confidence. Money flows to people who expect increase, not fear it. This is the frequency shift.
Chapter 2. Identity creates reality. You cannot attract abundance with a poverty identity. You cannot attract peace while identifying as chaos. You cannot attract opportunity while believing you are unworthy of it. Identity is the foundation of the magnetic mind. Ask yourself, who am I becoming? What beliefs do I want to embody? What energy do I want to carry? What kind of person naturally attracts the life I desire? Because wealth is not something to get, it is something to grow into. The magnetic mindset says, I think like the version of me who already has the life I want. I behave like them. I speak like them. I make decisions like them. I don't wait for results to change me. I change first, and results follow. Your future self is your mentor. Your highest self is your blueprint. You step into wealth by stepping into that identity. This is how magnets work. They pull things into alignment with their own nature. And so will you.
Chapter 3. Emotional wealth. A truly magnetic mind is emotionally wealthy. You don't wake up frantic. You don't rush your destiny. You don't chase trends trying to feel worthy. You don't fear that your success will run out. Instead, you cultivate calm. You cultivate focus. You cultivate creativity. You cultivate gratitude. Your emotional tone becomes your wealth frequency. When you are grounded, grateful, and intentional, you attract people, ideas, and breakthroughs with ease. Not because life is perfect, but because you are aligned. Your inner world is no longer chaotic, so opportunities no longer bypass you.
Chapter 4. The abundance equation. Here is the equation the magnetic mind lives by. Belief shapes identity. Identity shapes behavior. Behavior shapes results. Most people try to change their results without ever changing their identity. This is why conferences alone do not work. This is why motivation does not last. This is why information never becomes transformation. But when belief shifts, everything shifts. When you believe you can, you try. When you believe you deserve, you receive. When you believe you're capable, you create. When you believe you're worthy, you stop shrinking. When you believe more is possible, more becomes possible. This is the real abundance, not money, but the mind that attracts money.
Chapter 5. Becoming magnetic. So, how do you become magnetic? You calm your mind. You clear your distractions. You choose thoughts that support your future. You embody the identity that matches your vision. And you hold a high emotional frequency. Peace, gratitude, certainty, expectancy. Then, without strain, things begin to move in your favor. Ideas arrive out of nowhere. People show up at the right time. Opportunities present themselves naturally. Doors open effortlessly. Not because you forced them, but because you aligned with them. This is the power of the magnetic mindset. You are no longer trying to make life bend to your will. You are simply becoming the person who naturally attracts the life you desire. Your mind becomes fertile. Your thoughts become wealthy. Your energy becomes undeniable. Your presence becomes intentional. Your identity becomes magnetic. And slowly, beautifully, inevitably, your reality catches up.
This is your reminder. You are not waiting on a miracle. You are becoming one. Your next season is mental. Your next breakthrough is internal. Your next level is not somewhere outside you, it is already within you, waiting to be activated. Welcome to the magnetic mindset. Welcome to the beginning of your abundance. Welcome to Mental Millionaire TM. Like, comment, and subscribe to step into the Mental Millionaire community, where we train the mind to attract abundance, create with clarity, and rise with intention. Your new wealthy mindset starts right here.